Vice President Kamala Harris was appointed by the President of the United States, Joe Biden. And we know that she was supposed to represent black women as the first VP, Vice President of the United States of America, of African American descent. Now, this is where the problem comes in at. Since she was supposed to be a symbol, I believe that the Democratic Party has done anything to protect that image of the positive, intelligent black woman, the first positive black woman that was in the presidency. Kind of makes me wonder why she's so invisible. Why we don't see her more often, especially in mainstream media. I find it kind of weird that Joe Biden said, well, she's not hidden. She's not the cook that's in the back of a restaurant full of white people and nobody knows that she's the one cooking the food. Because that's what kind of vibe that's giving me, right? It's giving me the Negro sit in the background vibe. We don't want you present vibe. We don't want the world to see you vibe. And if that be the vibe, then I believe that black women have been robbed. They have been robbed of that positive image. Because Vice President Kamala Harris will go out in a way where she's not respected. If you don't believe me, you can just go check out when she does speeches. Look at the comment section. And you will see what people think about her. And if giving off a positive image was the goal of the African American woman, then I believe that they have failed in that. And they have failed to hold up that image of the positive, powerful black woman when it comes to Kamala Harris. I don't believe that she represents that, and I don't believe that she represented that well. So I believe that black women should be asking for their money back for what they purchased. Because when you vote for something, you're purchasing something. It's like you're buying a car, and then you find out that car was worthless. That car was a lemon. What you want to do, you want to take that car back, and you want to get your money back. You want your refund. And I believe that black women should be asking for a refund. Because I believe that you were robbed. You was robbed of that image. And what bothers me the most when it first happened, just the prospect of her being the Vice President of the United States of America, it was so much enthusiasm, so much energy put inside of just the mere possibility, right? And this is what we get. We get a vice president that's not presidential. She's not around. She's not visible for the world to see. We barely know anything about her. And we just didn't see the powerhouse black female vice president that we was hoping to see. And let's be honest, for any Democrat, Republican, or wherever you are, no matter what your political affiliation is, one thing we can say about Kamala Harris, she just haven't been a very visible vice president, especially with the historical accomplishment of becoming the first African American female to step inside of the VP position. So I believe that it has been a total failure, a total embarrassment, and it was simply just a waste of a vote, if you ask me, looking at the current condition of the country that we're living in today. So not only did black women didn't get what they wanted out of Kamala Harris, they didn't even get a good economy, a good situation, a good atmosphere. They didn't get nothing out of it, if you ask me, because a lot of black women now are talking about they want to vote for Trump. A lot of black women are considering jumping ship. Even I said that if Biden doesn't do good, the Democratic Party is going to be done for the next 10 years. I believe that. For the next 10 to 20 years, there will not be another Democratic president if they don't pull a rabbit out of the hat and somehow take this election from Donald Trump. That's what I sincerely believe. I believe that nobody will trust another Democrat for the next 10 to 20 years unless a Republican comes in the White House and really mess things up. That's the only way I can see people going back to a Democratic president. Because every state they are representing or a governor of is in shambles, in pure shambles. New York, shambles. California, shamble. Any state, city that they representing in, which I happen to be living in one of them in Northern California, and it's nothing but a dirt hole of low housing and poverty, drugs, and gang activity. That is what the Democratic Party has to offer us. But I want you guys to let me know how you feel. If you are a black woman out there, let me know how you feel about Kamala Harris. Has she been a good representation of black female empowerment? Or is she just a failure of a vote that you should have never casted? Do you believe that she did everything she was supposed to do? Or do you believe on purposely the Democratic Party made sure that she did not deliver the true intentions? Or the truth is they just use her to get your vote. And after they use her to get your vote, they didn't need her anymore. Because that was her real mission in the first place, wasn't it? Was to garner up the black female vote. And once she did that, it seemed like her mission was completed. And you would think that her mission would continue as the vice president, because that's the reason why you guys put her in that position in the first place. But that simply just haven't been the case. She haven't been visible. She haven't been around. So what's the issue here? The issue is, I believe that black women got robbed. And I believe that you should be asking for a refund. Let me know what you believe. Do you believe that she delivered? Or do you think she defaulted on the promise to deliver the image of a strong black vice president inside of the White House? Let me know what your take is. Like, subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, and let me know how you feel about this situation. Is it a no or is it a yes?